Hi Patrick, so nice to see you again. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
That's good. And is it okay if you give, like, can I have your permission to record this interview today?
Yes.
Thank you. So, what brings you here today?
I recently got into like a big fight between me and my best friend.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What was the fight about?
So he's in a relationship, and I just found out something that like that happened between them. Like they, so his girlfriend uploaded a picture of an ultrasound, and like I saw like the size of it, and it didn't really fit with when they got together.
Oh, okay.
And she was trying to push it that it was like his child, and I was trying to like, dude, that doesn't make sense.
Okay. And how long have you been friends with this friend?
10 years.
10 years. Wow, that's a really long time. So how did this affect you when you brought that up to your friend and he didn't seem to be like seeing what you saw?
Well,
How did it make you feel?
it was hard because like I know like me bringing this up to him would hurt him, but he has to know, right? Like,
Right.
I don't want him to be like stuck in a situation like that, right? Because like if he finds out later down the line, like that's he's gonna realize he just lost pretty much his whole life, right? Taking care of a child that's not his, right? So when I brought it up to him, he initially didn't believe me, right? Like he kept saying, "Oh, why am I trying to ruin the relationship?" Right? But I'm like, dude, if I wasn't sure about this, I wouldn't be telling you this, right? Like I looked it up. This doesn't match up, and like I would say, just cut off, right? Or uh, like just to be sure, get a DNA test, right? And then he kept telling me to stop, like to like drop it. And I kept trying to push the fact. He's like, no, dude, like, I know you love this girl, but you have to know that she's, like, just playing you, right? Like, that's not your child. And then he just blocked me on everything, just completely, like, shut me out.
So what type of emotions did you feel when you got blocked by your best friend of 10 years?
Kind of, like, I don't, I don't know. I was kind of, like, dumbfounded. Like, first, like, I just laughed because I'm just like, is this guy serious, right? How does he not see what I'm seeing? But like as the days went on, I started to get a little depressed because he was like my go-to friend for everything, right? We would always like hang out, play games together, go hang out, and just lose that in just one conversation, it hurt.
So you said that he was your go-to friend and you guys knew each other for 10 years. So do you have a person now that you can talk to?
Right now, no.
No.
Like right now, I'm just trying to keep to myself.
And how long ago, like when was the last time you talked to your best friend? The person we're talking about right now?
5 months.
5 months, it's been 5 months, and either of you have not reached out to each other to try to mend things and to discuss.
I didn't try to reach out to him personally, but I tried to reach out to his family since they're like a second home for me, right? I've spent many nights there, right?
Right.
So he lives out of town. So when I go visit him, I sometimes stay for a week or 2 weeks, and yeah, like they initially didn't reach back to me, but as I kept trying, they said that they were gonna talk to him about it, right? And when he's ready, he's like, probably he'll come talk to me after, right? But just to give him time. So then I'm just waiting for that.
Right. And was that a long time ago that they said that?
That was just recently, like a week ago.
Oh, okay. So it's fairly still new situation in that aspect of the matter. Okay. Well, I think what you did was really good, Patrick. You wanted to make sure that you were looking out for your friend. Excuse me. Who was almost like a family member to you. So of course you wouldn't want him to go astray. And I feel like your intentions were really good. So, sometimes even with the best intentions, people don't see it that way. And at the same time, you have to sometimes put on other people's shoes and see like what they're going through and how he's feeling. He's probably feeling very overwhelmed too. Now he's going to be a first time dad, and this adds another element to the relationship that could sometimes be difficult and nerve wracking for them too as well. And then you bring this on him at that point. So he's probably feeling a little overwhelmed himself even before you gave him that news. So, you know, maybe with time, things can change, you know. When the holidays come up, you can reach out to them and say happy holidays and see if there's a respond. And sometimes there's relationships that we can mend and sometimes there's not. You know what I mean? And that's unfortunate, but it's part of life. We grow and sometimes we grow out of people and situations, unfortunately. But you seem like a really nice guy, and I'm sure if you put yourself out there to make new friendships, even though it hurts, but at the same time, you found a friend in him. I'm sure, I know you can find and build a trust with someone else as well. And we've all been in that situation where we've had a falling out or something happens with a friend or family member or close loved one. So it's definitely normal. And you definitely did the right thing. And I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
So I'm so glad you came here to talk to me about this today, Patrick. And next time when I see you, we'll follow up on that and see what steps we can take next. It was so nice to see you again.
Thank you for listening.
I was a little nervous. I'm a little shaky. Mornings are not my thing, but I try. Okay. I try.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's
I'm a little
different
bit.
from the ones we've been doing.
I'm a little bit rusty.
Five years ago.
You see, just one question, then you
Like, yeah, you gotta build off. Like, whatever he says, you like
Yeah.
kind of have to remember and like, you know,
Try not to repeat.
Show that you're listening, but like
Yeah.
bringing up like past points, stuff like that. Like you have to like really show him that say yes, I it's come in my ear and I'm processing it. Like, cause if you just say yeah, they're just gonna think it's in one ear or the other. That's what that conveys. If you're just saying yeah, okay,
I also like how you gave like feedback, or not feedback, like advice for him, like do something in the future and all that. That's what I like. So
Yeah, I really liked how you asked him to expand more. I feel like it was done really well. Like the wording you used, like the sentencing you gave him time to respond before, and you gave him like the proper spaces when he needed to.
Tracy, do you have any feedback for me? Constructive, positive, negative? I'm here for it.
I
No?
don't have it.
Okay.
That's okay.
It's on point.
Thank you.